Peace and blessings. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sunchild, and you've tuned into Channel Love. I have a very intimate message for you from a loved one that has transitioned out of the 3D, out of their physical body, and into their light body. This message is coming in today after some reflection that I've had on my life and the passing over of loved ones. I spent my early 20s in New York City alone a lot of times. The jobs that I had required me to travel alone, sometimes at very, very early hours of the morning on the subway trains, walking through the streets of Manhattan and downtown Newark, New Jersey. And the job that I had for 3 years, keeping those hours, proved to be very successful for me. And one of the reasons why it was successful is because during that 3-year period of time when I was commuting around during the very early morning hours of the day by myself, a lot of times in clothes that you would wear, in a nightlife setting. And not one time did I meet any opposition. Not one time did I feel afraid. Not one time did I feel like my life or my safety was threatened. And at the time, I was very young. I was in my early 20s, and I just felt like lucky. I felt lucky. But now that I look back on it, I'm realizing that was ancestral protection. They were there with me, bodyguards surrounding me, not even letting anybody who wanted to hurt me even look at me. It was almost like they kept me ghosted away from the negative energies that were all around me, to the point where they couldn't even see me or sense me. During the time I was in New York City, my father was still alive. He was still on this plane, on this 3D earth, in the reality that we know to be true. So the ancestral protection was coming from somewhere else. And I'm still in the process of figuring out what ancestors have become guides in my life, guides of protection and light. So like I was saying, as I was in my meditation earlier today, I started thinking about my father, and I started thinking about how my life was going around the time he was transitioning out of his physical body, and how my life went on after he transitioned out of his physical body. And it hit me that my father wanted to live. I remember the last conversation I had with my father, and he wanted to live. I believe he wanted to see me. I believe he wanted to see his grandchildren. When my father transitioned, I had only been back in contact with him for about 10 years. And I hadn't seen him since I was 10 years old. So he had a absence of about 25 years in my life when he had transitioned. The last time I had seen him, I was just a little girl, and the only memories that I had of him were our brief interactions and his smell and the way that his mustache felt on my face when he kissed me. So over the years, I held tight to those memories. And today, when I was in my meditation, I had the realization that my father wanted to live. But what he wanted more than living in his physical body was to transition into his light body, so that no matter where I went, no matter who I was with or what I was around, he would be able to be there with me as my protector. And there were things that happened in my life over the next few years that I do believe were designed to take me out of my physical body. And I'm realizing that because my father was there, those blows that were meant to take me out were lessened. They were buffered. They were shielded. And although it was rough, it could have been a lot worse for me. So I come to you today with this message from your loved one that has transitioned out of their physical body into their light body. They want me to tell you, baby girl, I am with you. I am all around you. I am all over everything that you do. And my eyes are on anyone who comes within a 15-mile radius of you. I'm peeping their energy. I'm checking them out from head to toe. I'm in their mind. I'm in their energy. Because I will not allow anyone to harm my baby girl. Not on my watch. This is what the energy is saying to me. You can go forward with your path clear and peaceful, knowing that I am with you always, protecting, guiding, loving, opening up doors, reminding you how special you are and how beautiful you have always been in my eyes. That's your message for today. Lovers, peace seekers, I love you. Until we meet again.